Most Americans don't talk about miscarriage until it happens to them. Now, two lawmakers are breaking the silence with a bill that could change how America treats pregnancy loss, at work, in law, and in real life.
The decision to start a family can be many things.
Thrilling, exciting,
Full of anticipation.
life-changing.
But as many know, the road to parenthood is not always easy. For many, it can be difficult and full of setbacks and disappointments.
While often underreported, it is estimated that miscarriage or pregnancy loss occurs in 10 to 15% of known pregnancies. Many people are unaware of how prevalent miscarriage and pregnancy loss are until they or their families experience it firsthand.
My husband and I struggled through 10 years of fertility treatments. A loss of pregnancy, unsuccessful fertility treatments, failed adoption or surrogacy arrangements, and devastating medical diagnosis that impacts fertility or a pregnancy can take a physical and mental toll on hopeful future parents all across this nation. As hard as it is to hear that something isn't going well on your path to parenthood,
It's unthinkable that after this news, many are expected to still show up and work.
expected to complete assignments, prepare for big presentations, and do everything and anything except take the time for what they need.
Time to heal, time to grieve.
Enough. It's past time more workplaces modernize their leave policies so many Americans aren't forced to work while suffering through the unimaginable.
To all those who share these experiences, we want you to know that you are not alone.
Today, I am so proud to announce that Congresswoman Pressley and I,
Senator Duckworth and I are introducing the Support Through Loss Act to shine a light on these shared experiences and to help ensure that those experiencing the loss of a pregnancy are heard, seen, and most of all, supported. Our bill would invest heavily in research into miscarriage, stillbirth, and pregnancy loss, requiring the federal government to proactively develop and disseminate public information and other resources related to pregnancy loss. Our bill would also modernize the Family Medical Leave Act
and require employers to provide at least 3 days of paid leave for workers to process and address health needs following such devastating news. I know I needed a few days off after I had my own miscarriage, but I had to get right back to work. No one should have to go through that.
By passing the Support Through Loss Act, Congress can shine daylight on the experiences of families across the nation, invest in long overdue research and support, and help make sure that no one loses pay for taking the time to grieve when they receive news that derail their plans to start or to expand their family.
It would send a clear message that we're here to support all working families through every high and every low.
This was one of the most raw, human moments we've seen on Capitol Hill in a long time. Tammy Duckworth and Ayanna Pressley aren't talking in abstract policy language here. They're speaking from lived pain. Miscarriage affects 10 to 15% of known pregnancies, yet in most workplaces, people are expected to show up the next day like nothing happened. Duckworth revealed her own experience, years of fertility treatments, failed paths to parenthood, and the reality of being forced back to work immediately after loss. No time to grieve, no time to heal. That's what makes the Support Through Loss Act so significant. The bill would expand research into miscarriage, stillbirth, and pregnancy loss, require the federal government to provide clear public resources, modernize family medical leave laws, guarantee at least 3 days of paid leave after pregnancy loss. This isn't about politics. It's about recognizing grief that has been ignored for decades and saying out loud what millions of families already know. Loss doesn't pause because your job doesn't. Whether this bill passes or not, the silence around miscarriage just ended.